Hello, everyone. This is Noura Khalifa, and thank you so much for being with us on the talk show for the upcoming event, University 195. Today, we have an amazing guest, Dr. Ahmed Al-Shuaibi from Khalifa University from United Arab Emirates. I'm very glad to have the fourth day on the talk shows with our amazing sponsors from Khalifa University. Before we start our talk show, please, if you didn't register yet for our upcoming event from the 5th to the 9th of December, please go to www.195university.com and register. If you know any students, postgraduate or undergraduate from the 12th grade, or even from the bachelor for the master and the PhD degree, please allow them to join our upcoming event on the 5th to the 9th of December. So let's start our fourth talk show with our amazing guest, Dr. Ahmed. Assalamu alaikum, Dr. Ahmed. How are you?
Alaikum assalam. Marhaba, Sheikha. It's a pleasure to be here with you. Thank you so much for having me and for the opportunity to talk to our amazing, talented learners all across the world.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ahmed. Dr. Ahmed, before we start more talking about your participations on our upcoming conference, can you let us know more about Khalifa University in general?
Absolutely, my pleasure. So Khalifa University is the top ranked university in the UAE. We are in the capital, Abu Dhabi, where all the world meets. So we're about 2 hours away from Dubai, where currently Expo is being hosted. We're a focused university on science, engineering, and medicine. So we only have 3 colleges, and we're very much focused on innovation, entrepreneurship, science and technology. That's what we're well known for. We have roughly 4,300 students. So we're more about quality than quantity, and we focus on admitting top students from the UAE as well as from abroad, so they can contribute to all the academic programs as well as the research agenda that we have. We are a research-intensive university with many research centers, and like to contribute to the knowledge economy of the UAE, and therefore we expect all of our students to contribute and become part of that ecosystem of creativity, innovation, and providing solutions for technical challenges in different sectors.
So can you tell us more about the culture of the university? And one more thing, let's say if someone is going or willing to study abroad from UAE, what is the culture that the Khalifa University is offering?
Sure. The culture in Khalifa University is a culture of inquiry. We want students to ask questions. I always tell students on the day of orientation, I tell them, you got here, you got admitted to KU because you're good at answering questions. But now we want you to help us ask the right questions. Ask the questions that will help us prepare for the future. We're big on foresight of future here in the UAE. And so we are asking questions and thinking about, our leaders always say the future starts today, not tomorrow. And so the culture here in Khalifa University is a culture of inquisition, asking questions, trying different answers to see and find out, answering questions that have never been asked before. Another thing about that I think distinguishes our culture is design thinking. I mentioned that we are very much focused on STEM education, so science, engineering, medicine. So design thinking and innovation runs across all of our programs. Our students start designing solutions from their first semester all the way up to graduation. So these are the 2, I think, pillars that I would say distinguish the KU culture from other universities. We do have very attractive scholarships for international students. Of course, we do take the best. So we expect these students to be highly competitive. But we do have different scholarships and different packages at the bachelor's level, at the master's level, at the PhD level. And also there are special scholarships for the College of Medicine as well. So there's more information on the website, but there's more than one. So we have a full scholarship, we have partial scholarships, and that is determined usually based upon the qualifications of the applicant and as decided by the admission committee.
So you already mentioned a couple of the degree that you have on the university, but the main degree and more specific, let's say if someone who study in your university, do you have only bachelor, do you have other degree, and what is the qualifications for the enrollment in the university in general?
Yeah, absolutely. So we are a research intensive university, and you can't be a research intensive university without higher studies. So definitely we have a master's and particularly PhD. We have 3 colleges. So I'll just mention in brief, for example, in the College of Engineering, we have a department in aerospace, biomedical, chemical engineering, civil engineering, computer engineering, computer science, electrical engineering, industrial, mechanical, and petroleum. These are departments within the, and all of these departments offer degrees at the bachelor's, master's, and PhD. And then in the College of Science, we have degrees in petroleum geosciences, chemistry, applied mathematics and statistics, physics, earth and planetary sciences, as well as cell and molecular biology. And in our 3rd college, which is the College of Medicine, obviously, in addition to these majors, there are also minors and concentrations. For example, we have a minor in nuclear engineering, artificial intelligence, mechatronics. And then we have the College of Medicine that has the medical doctor program. And we're proud to have this very unique North American model, which is 4+4. So it's a graduate degree in medicine and the first of its type in the UAE.
That's really amazing, especially with the space, and now everyone like talking about UAE and with Mars. That's something that's really interested for all the people who have a dream to reach there. So what is the achievement you are most proud of on the university in general?
Sure. So I think there are a few. I'll start with the most perhaps obvious. We are the top ranked university in the UAE as ranked by QS and Times Higher Education, although we are one of the youngest universities. And so, as you know, the top 10 universities are mostly universities that have been around for hundreds of years, at least 100 years. We're a university that is relatively young, and within that short period of time, we are now the top in the UAE, the second in the Arab world. We are in the top 30 in Asia, and overall worldwide, we are number 183 as per the QS. So a top 200 university, which is very young and dynamic and vibrant. So definitely proud of the achievements that the faculty, our students, and the team at KU has been able to climb up the ranking consistently for the last 4 or 5 years. The other thing I want to mention, we are nothing without our people. And universities are places of minds. So mostly we're proud of our people. We're proud of our students and all the projects that they produce, the patents, the work that they do, and our alumni who are contributing seriously in different sectors. You mentioned the space sector, but we also have our alumni contribute to renewable energy and sustainability, to energy, oil and gas, clean water, robotics, electronics, telecommunication, you name it. We're proud of those, and we're proud of our faculty. The faculty we have here in KU are honestly top notch. They are some of the greatest minds in their fields, not only in the region, but worldwide. So we're proud to have those kind of people come from all around the world to be in Abu Dhabi, to be in Khalifa University, to educate our students. And together, that ecosystem of students, postdocs, researchers, faculty, together, we are really redefining what higher education looks like.
Okay, what about the role? What do you think about the role of higher education in the economy and the development?
Absolutely. So, yes, there's a very direct correlation between growth, economic growth and development and between science, technology. We are now at the dawn of the fourth industrial revolution. The future will be based on, flying vehicles, genetic editing, robotics, artificial intelligence, big data. And these are some of the things that we specialized in. One of our 3 pillars in the university is becoming a catalyst for growth for Abu Dhabi, the UAE. So taking some of these ideas that start, from a student senior design project or from the master's thesis of a graduate student. We have incubators on campus where we take care of good business ideas that are tech-based, but also have a commercial viability. We support the students and faculty in creating these startups. And we're hoping that by supporting them, we can also link them to the bigger chain of innovation and entrepreneurship in the UAE and the global stage, and take them through the acceleration stages. And hopefully very soon we will have companies that are the inventions and the creations of our people that can make a real difference and improvement in the lives of people, and that can tackle some of the largest and biggest issues that the world is facing, from climate change to energy to access to clean water, and the use of artificial intelligence in so many different applications. And like you said, even reaching not only the sky, but reaching space.
Can you tell us more of your success stories in overcoming the challenges that Khalifa University in general was facing on all the period of the pandemic, or even on general?
Yeah, I mean, we're very lucky in the UAE. Inspiration comes all around us. I mean, you don't have to look too far. The way the UAE leadership has handled the pandemic and overcome every obstacle to become one of the safest countries and one of the best responses worldwide to the pandemic, and in many different areas of life, we are not only the safest, but we're now making one of the strongest comebacks to a sense of normalcy. I mentioned next door to us, a few hours away from Abu Dhabi, the biggest show on earth expo is ongoing, as some of the other countries are still grappling with the pandemic, and we are making strong steps back to recovery. When you have that kind of leadership, you don't need to look very far for inspiration. We've taken our cue from them, from our leaders, and we've made the same things on our level at our university here in KU. We were one of the first universities to come back safely, of course, while observing all of the precautions. But we really value having that connection with the students and the students' access. Like I said, we are a mostly engineering and science university, so the students' access to labs is very important. The students' ability to build prototypes is very important to us. That is one challenge that we, I think, handled really well as part of a bigger, taking our lessons from our wise leadership. But there have been other challenges. We're competing today with universities that have been around for 100 years. And as a young university making a name for itself in the field of science, technology, I think picking and selecting which projects to work on, which challenges to develop, and focusing our resources on areas where we can really make a change for the UAE, and contribute or collaborate with industry partners, because we know that we can only do so much alone. So working very closely with our industrial partners in the different sectors, oil and gas, space, telecommunication. We pride ourselves with having that very close net collaboration with the industry, where our work is not just theoretical, it's applied. And some of the solutions that we have, our students and faculty have come up with, are being implemented today in practice. One last thing I'll mention about the pandemic: we were the first university, at least in the region, that came up with, when there was a shortage of respirators, an affordable respirator that was designed by one of our faculty, a mask that is safe and that is reusable. So these were all quick responses to the pandemic, and we all contributed in different ways to helping that recovery happen.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ahmed. That was really useful and amazing university as Khalifa University. We're very proud to have Khalifa University as one of our supporters. Without your support, we will not be able to have the conference on the 5th until the 9th of December. And hope any students is interested to join Khalifa University, please visit Khalifa University website. And if you didn't register yet on our upcoming event from the 5th to the 9th of December, please visit www.195university.com. There will be more information about the amazing university that will join us from all around the world. So thank you so much, Dr. Ahmed, and we look forward to see your presentations and your exhibitions on the 5th to the 9th of December. Thank you so much and have a lovely night.
Thank you, Sheikh Anwar. It was my pleasure.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Sure.
Sorry, one second. I think I forgot the question and answer.
Okay, sure.
Maybe we can have one question. They're saying from Hussein Idris, happy that Khalifa University has of medications. My question is, any postgraduate courses for postgraduate, like Master of Health, Pharmacology, and other health-related courses?
Thank you so much, Hussein. That's actually a really good question and talks about our plans in the future. Currently, we only have, within the College of Medicine, we only have the MD program, but you're absolutely right. Part of the future plans that will be coming soon, inshallah, will be different programs in the health sector. One of the things that the pandemic has taught us is the value of, we've always valued people in healthcare, but I think more than ever, we see the need for it. And we are developing new programs that will be released, unveiled soon in different aspects of healthcare. So not yet, but coming soon, inshallah. So
for all the people who have questions, please visit the website, and there will be sections where Q&A, and we can definitely link you to the recruitment team, and the recruitment team from Khalifa University will be there during the booth, which is going to be a virtual booth. Plus, there will be a live session, and be in touch with the recruitment team from Khalifa University to know more about the academic program that they are offering. Thank you so much. Noura Khalifa is with you, and have a lovely day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.